It sounds great, by the way.
There's parts in there where you're doing this like super fast picking. I mean, it's like, I know I kind of watched you do it before, and I watched it on the video, but are you doing triplets or quads when you're doing those parts, like where it's just, there's a part in there where you're like, it's like that one little, I love how you just slowed it down and just hit that one note, but how are you doing that? Are you doing that or is it just constant?
Well,
or is there a patterns that you're throwing together?
I'll tell you how I approach songs. Like, you guys are familiar with like guitarists like Jeff Loomis and all that. Okay. Yeah, I talked to Jeff yesterday. Now this is like a younger school of guitar players than me, and the way they approach writing like guitar parts are every part of the song you can tab out. They do that a lot. I write a little different. I have like, in the song Hands Without Shadows, it's a really slow, distinct melody. And then I have parts like in the song Rainforest, it's a very slow, distinct melody. Then I have improvisational sections. So what I do, like when I play Tribute to Randy, it's phrasing. So you're playing super fast. And so when I'm playing super fast, sometimes I will slow it down, because another thing that I do too is I incorporate economy picking a lot more in my playing. Actually, economy picking is faster than alternate. And so when you hear these incredible bursts of speed, I actually flip it to economy. And so, you're like, because I'll give you an example. Can I have that guitar? Then you can.
Yeah, I hear that. That's why I was trying to.
That's what I'm trying, and I'm going to do that tonight.
Your economy also more like are your
see, because
triplets or quads?
Yeah. See, it's so fast. Like that's alternate. But if you do economy, and this is one of the exercises in Speed Kills. Down, up, down, down, up. Just it's like, it's really fast. And it doesn't sound as fast here because you're hearing such a dry sound. When you hear me play it tonight, you'll hear it kick in. So I'll be playing really fast and go, and it's this. Frank Gambale was right about this because he hates alternate picking. Probably because Al Di Meola was in, they don't probably like each other, I think, but because were in Chick Corea's band. But I like Frank Gambale a lot, and I love Al Di Meola too. But Frank Gambale said something that was very true. He said, economy picking's like a fifth gear. It's like a fifth gear, and it's true. And I show economy picking in Speed Kills, slow exercises. If you get that down, you can do those bursts too. I'm going to play Tribute to Randy. Now, will it be exactly like the record? About 90%, because some of the things that I do are ad lib. Like that's the one-time solo. It comes from I like to do that, because if I'm going like on Rainforest, it's a very simple, catchy melody, but it's not something that's going to be like, oh, it's like so technically awesome, bro. The idea is to make it just sound pretty, and then when I break into the solo, then I go ballistic. But that solo was just a one-take solo. When I record, I was like, I was in the zone, and can I play it close to that? Yeah, but I play it usually faster live. So, but great questions. Let me see how we're doing time-wise here. Okay, it's the hour's up, but we could still keep going. Anybody have any? Oh, you have to play. Would you mind if I see your guitar for a second?
Sure.
Okay, can I tell you something about your guitar?
Yeah.
See this pickup?
Yes.
You're on the verge of having it fall in.
I know.
Okay, you adjust it from here. It needs to be brought back up. Okay, because I was looking at that. You are dangerously close to these springs popping out because there's a screw in their springs, and it's like a screw goes from here to here, and there's a spring inside. You're really close because when it gets below there, that thing could just go boing. It's not going to ruin your guitar, but it's not going to make your day either, you know. But I would adjust that like immediately. Let me now about your playing. Yeah. See, again, you've got the picking technique down, you know, so you're playing it correct. One of the things that you do that everybody, you have to play harder. Now, here's another thing too that I've noticed. See, when you're playing the Rocket, it's really hard to hold it like that. So you're holding it like this. I sit down like a classical guitarist like that. And I'll tell you why. You don't, but I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. Anyway, when you stand up to play, when I stand up to play like this, okay? So I'm standing up like this. Watch when I sit down. See what I mean? So there's a reason why classical guitar players play like this. It's very consistent, standing up, sitting down. In fact, I can lean in a chair and literally play like this because it's the equivalent of playing, like when I play live, a lot of times I'll be like this. But look at my hand position, it's only slightly bent. And see, now you're sitting like this, but and it's interesting because it's not gonna hurt you because your hand is virtually like that, and that's okay. Now, you do play over the neck, but one of the things your thumb is over the neck, but your hand position's really good because you just don't want to get in a position where you're doing too much this way or too much this way. You know, there's that old thing that I said, you know, if it hurts, when you do that, don't do it. But I think overall you just need to pick harder too, you know, and that's like what I was saying to you too. Picking soft will not cut it in a really pro, like if you're playing with, like I'll give you a great example. I played with some of the best drummers on planet Earth, some of the biggest names you can possibly imagine, from Adele's drummer on down, and every one of them has the same thing in common. They hit hard, man. They hit really hard. Now Adele, you know, you don't hear, the guy's name is Derek Ray. You don't hear him go like, skyfall, thwack, let it rumble, thwack, thwack. You don't hear that. But I was doing a jam with him and David Vincent from the band Morbid Angel, and we were doing really heavy rock stuff. And Derek came in, we were in Tampa, Florida at the Dean headquarters, and Elliot, the old owner, was there too, but he wasn't playing. This is the Elliot era of Dean, you know, because I'm gone from them now, like I said. But anyway, Derek Wright came in, and he was used to playing Adele, and we're doing these heavy metal songs, and he's hitting really wimpy. It's like the kinder, gentler Derek, and me and David are looking at each other like, okay, you know, this is gonna suck tonight. And then he goes, hey man, can I take a break? And we said, yeah. Took a break, and he came back in, he goes up to us, he goes, I was hitting really light, wasn't I? He goes, you were good. And he starts laughing, he goes, it was really light. Next thing I know, he hit it so hard, man. That's a pro, you know, and so you've got to play aggressively. You know, I can't stress that enough. Every great musician plays with aggression. Yeah, now here, when you're doing that, you're adding extra notes too. See, when you sweep, the reason why I think they call them sweeps is because it's like you're sweeping the floor. I used to call them rakes. I didn't even know the term sweep. I thought it was like raking leaves. You know, it's like you really roll you move your, yeah. See, because you're going like, you're adding extra notes. And again, like you, when you get the DVD, look at the exact way to play this. That's the foundation. Then you can change it. But know the basic. Know sweeping 101 before you go to sweeping 301. You know what I mean? And that's the key to it. See, this will help you be better for the rest of your life. If you bring things down to basics, you can always be more inventive. You can always do new things. But if you know, it's a great example of where people can play all this stuff. We'll do something basic. Or like when I said on my original Starlix video, I used to have my students play really fast. Then I go, well, play that slow. You can't. Why not? Well, I don't know what I play. Well, there you go. You know what I mean? If you don't know what you played, then what are you playing? You know, and so it's same thing with an arpeggio. You have to learn how to play it slow and correctly, then speed up, then change it. But don't fix what's not broken. Just learn the foundation.